The edges are edging, man. God damn, man. Give it up for the hair department. Give it up for the makeup department. Look at my man edges. He got the wham, bam. Thank you, man. What did I tell you? The wham, the bam, and the thank you, man. Bam. It's all the see. That's 50% of the look. That's giving 84 Michael Jackson. Just right there, right there.
Oh.
Everything else can be forgiven.
This is Jafar. This is Jafar Jackson. This dude's reacting to Michael Trapson. He's reacting to Jafar Jackson. These are the behind-the-scenes photos from the upcoming biopic about Michael Jackson, where his nephew is playing him. It don't come out until I think April 2025, so it's still like another year and some months before it comes out. But so these are the photos from the set. Okay, yeah, he kind of look like his uncle.
All right, you can't always get the eyes right, but the hair, come on, you gotta have the hair on point. The hair is on point. The hair is hairing right now, so I'm loving it. And this is
right there.
There's obviously him hugging Catherine. She's probably congratulating him, like, hey, you're a star, my son, and you're doing great things, and I love you no matter what. And
I need to see more photos.
You take in life, like probably something like that.
I need to see more photos. They got any more photos except for this one? So I guess it's supposed to be me alone playing Catherine Jackson, because Catherine, at the height of Michael's, Thriller in the '80s, she was in the early, she was like in the early mid '50s. I think Catherine's like in her late '80s now. Hit the thumbs up button.
Man, it's giving 84, man. God damn, 84 is 84 right now. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that 84 is getting done justice right now. That's my era, baby. You gotta represent. And who other to do it better than a Jackson himself? Like, come on, man. Let's stop sleeping. Let's go on to our next image here. We got. Now this
that's
one
supposed to be him right there. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, that's it. Ooh, he look like Elizabeth Taylor right there. That don't even look like he's supposed to be Michael. This is Jafar. Okay, so I ain't really feeling that picture. I ain't really feeling this picture right here. It's supposed to be him in the when he was the Thriller, but he hadn't started getting light. He's real light right here though. Michael wasn't that light before he didn't start getting his he didn't start lighting his skin until bad. Hit the thumbs up button.
This one is a little interesting because hold on, sorry, where we at? Let me get this right. Zoom this in a little bit. This picture is interesting because it's giving Jermaine.
Yeah. He's like his dad.
Okay. This picture gives a lot. It's another picture of Jermaine and Catherine. But this picture is giving heavy. It's giving.
He looked like a white man right there. And he wasn't even light yet. But he's too light. He looked like Elizabeth Taylor right here.
84 victory vibes, but it's also the Jermaine is heavy. The Jermaine is definitely Jermaine in the picture in his face right here, which is naturally so. I mean, it looks like Jermaine Jackson's his dad, but I'm definitely feeling it, man. And I know a lot of people's worrying about the height, and I'm like, nah, the height looks good, bro. Jafar is tall, slim.
Yeah,
he looks, he looks like Michael Jackson. Like he looks. It's like the body wise.
I'm curious to see how his acting. Hopefully his acting is good. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully his acting is good. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. Froze up. Hold on a second. Hold up 1 second.
Called me a 10. I was like, damn, that's kind of depressing. That means I can't get better than this. That means I'm only going downhill from here. No. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, I want to see, like, they could have, honestly, they could have probably made the eyes pop out a little bit, but that's just me, want to see my man in the best light. That's all it is. But it looks amazing so far, man. Look at this. Look at the loafers. Look at the socks. Look at the socks. I'm wondering they're gonna give him the 84 loafers from the Pepsi commercial. With the short toe, the short toe loafer with the wide white socks.
Crazy. I can remember this era. I was a little kid when Michael was the big thing. All the kids were tripping off Michael Jackson. I can remember. I can remember that in the '80s. I was like in elementary. '84. I was like in what, kindergarten, first grade, something like that. Yeah. Wow.
So you know how Michael Jackson wore my '84. I was wondering because he wore that a lot during this era, but you know, I wonder if they caught that or not. But he's 8.5. Okay, that's good. I give Jafar a solid 9. Pause. That was crazy. But I give Jafar a solid 9 out of 10 as far as the 84 look, and that's a lot. That's good. That's I love Flex, but Flex got a 5.5 out of 10. But I love Flex. I say
that was horrible.
I say it's equal.
That was horrible when Flex played Michael Jackson in that biopic the VH1 did. That shit was trash. Oh my god, it was horrible. That was such a joke. They shouldn't even did that shit. That was an insult to Michael. I don't even think was Michael even. I think Michael was alive when they did that movie. Yeah, he was still living. And plus I don't think he signed off on it. I think it was one of those unauthorized biopics.
I'm gonna say it right now. Well, I give my future rating after this. Hold on. Let's go to the next image. Now this one, bam. This one right here is crazy.
He kind of looks like his uncle right here.
That's 84. That's 84. Look at the edges, man. Look at the edges. Bruh. That is.
One thing about it though, the pencil, the tie. Michael used to wear ties like real skinny ties, because that was like the '80s thing. They didn't get the tie. The ties were a little bit more slender than that in the '80s. That was the era of the slender tie, you know. But yeah, his tie was. They should have did their research on the tie. The hair is on point. That's definitely how Michael used to wear his hair.
It's crazy. That's like Michael forehead, man. They got it right, man. Damn. They got it. I mean, the only thing I'm thinking is the part. I'm not seeing too much of the part. The part on the side, I'm just being like super critical right now. The part got to part more, and it's got to nip it out in the edge. But that's just, that's minor stuff, whatever. But the edges, though, give it up. Give it up for the edges, man. Golly.
They definitely got that baby hair down
pat. I love it.
And definitely got the baby hair down pat, for real.
I wouldn't say look just like him. I'm not going to say look just like him, but it looks good enough. And the eyebrows. They got the eyebrows right. They got a lot of stuff right. They got the makeup and hair better than American Dream, for sure. The only thing Wally Draper had over Jafar is the eyes. That's all he had over Jafar. Right. That's it. So far, we're going to see what the dancing's talking about. But, man, Jesus Christ, this is amazing, man. They got the eyebrows and the edges and the hair. It's definitely giving 84, man. It's definitely giving. What's up, Anna? They say he looks so far have a ton of potential, and they're only there's only paparazzi pictures. Just exactly. I'm gonna talk about that. Anna. I'm gonna talk about that.
They're trying to create hype for the movie.
Let's go to the next one we got here. Damn! This is crazy. Oh, this is fire, bro. This is a fire shot. Yeah, this is a good shot. That's 84, Michael, right there. Damn. Yo, this is right here giving me super 84 vibes. Jesus Christ, man. Even like just the wham bam, thank you, man, on the edges. The wham bam, thank you, man. Yo, man.
This must be was later on doing the shooting, doing the day of the shoot. Because as you can see, this is not a good picture. You can see it's kind of jacked up right here a little bit. You see at the beginning, that must be when they first started shooting, and right here must be when they was shooting later on in the day, after probably shooting 10 hours. That wig starting to look kind of like a Brillo pad. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. I mean, I'm thinking that's a wig, right? I don't think that's his real hair.
It's looking like it. I ain't gonna lie. Jermaine wanted to be
I wonder who ideal it was to make Jermaine Jackson's son. Did he audition for the part and he was just so good that They gave it to him. Like, who got this movie in motion and they thought to themselves, you know, Jafar would be good to play his uncle. Like, I wonder who got this thing in motion to get this to the point where they decided to, like, who greenlit this? That's what I'm curious. I need to do more research on this. But these pictures are pretty cool.
Michael Jackson. I'm gonna keep
hit the thumbs up button, guys.
Keep it real. Looks like Jermaine trying to be Michael Jackson, but he's a Jackson. Michael Jackson is 50% of my man DNA, so he's killing it. So he's smoking it out the park. The look down, like that's almost a look down that Michael gave Billie Jean in the music video when he walked up into the hotel, and he was looking at the shorty in the bed, and before he got in the bed, that's exactly what that shit looked like. Ooh, I'm getting first on my stream, but that's exactly what it looks like. Exactly what it looks like, man. And that's a good shot. That's a super good shot. Jermichael, definitely Jermichael. Yeah, the hair, man. The hair is 84, right? That's like the victory tour. That's like the, you know you can't not my love. You know you can't. It's 84, man. It's like the victory Jerry curl. Oh, man, this is crazy. You said, do I think they'll include the We Are the World? Of course, I think they're going to include We Are the World. Something, they're going to reference it somehow, some way.
Right.
Whether they speak on it, whether, you know.
Anyway, y'all, this is from Michael Trapson. Y'all can check out his YouTube page. I just wanted to look at these pictures. These are the pictures. These are paparazzi pictures that maybe some paparazzi's got. I heard they've been shooting it around LA though. They've been shooting a lot of that stuff around LA. I've been hearing. I know a couple of friends that have shot and said that I think they shot over by more like downtown a little bit. Some of it over near like West Hollywood area. You know, of course he did Thriller right there on Sunset. I'm pretty sure if they're going to shoot there, if not, they already shot at the Soundtrack Studios right there on Sunset. That's where he did Thriller, and that place is like a landmark now because that Thriller was recorded there at the Soundtrack. I mean Sunset Sounds, and also Purple Rain, which are like two classic albums of the '80s that were recorded right there at Sunset Sounds. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna shoot there, or have they already shot there before. From what I'm hearing, that place, even though they have a couple of upgrades inside that place, I've never been inside, but I want to go inside that place one day. It's that's like a historical landmark, Sunset Sound. But from what I heard, that they just pretty much upgraded the equipment, but the place still looks the same from like the 70s and the 80s. So I'm pretty sure they shot stuff there. I wonder who's playing Quincy Jones. They are very vague about the cast. So far, only people that we notice in it is old boy from he's a good actor. I forgot his name. The gay dude, the black. He's playing Joe Jackson, and then you got Nia Long playing Katherine Jackson, which I think is a good choice. And then you got Jafar Jackson, but I've never seen him act in anything. That's what I'm saying. He must be blew them away in the auditions, because this is a big film, man. Like, this is the first film that's been done about Michael since he passed away, like almost it's been almost 20 years ago? Yeah, it's been 20 years ago. Michael Jackson passed away in 2009. Oh, shit, that was over 20 years ago. Damn. It's been that long. No, it ain't been 20 years, right? No. 19. It's been over 10 years. I was finna say, no. It hasn't been that long. It's been about 12, 13 years, I think, since he passed away. Which is still a long time, But yeah, the only person that we know is in it. So I wonder who's gonna play his brothers. Who's gonna play the other Jacksons, Tito, Is it gonna be all like unknown people? Like, who's gonna play? Because I'm thinking this is just about Michael, right? It's not really about the Jackson 5, his brothers. So are they gonna be like bit players playing his brothers, or well-known actors playing his brothers? like a Michael B. Jordan, some shit like that. You know, I doubt Michael B. Jordan though. You know, like you know what I'm saying. Like who's gonna play Diana Ross? Because they tried to act like she had some hand in discovering the Jacksons. Like who's gonna play Diana Ross? Who's gonna play Quincy Jones? I'm trying to think of some key figures in Michael's life. Who's gonna play Lisa Presley? Because he married Elvis Presley's daughter. Who I'm pretty sure they're gonna cover that. Who's gonna play her? Trying to think significant people in his life. Who's gonna play Webster? Well, Webster can play Webster. He still look the same. It's not like he grew any since the 80s. Probably gained some weight, but yeah. Who's gonna play Webster? Who's gonna play Bubbles, the monkey? No, I'm tripping. But yeah, who's gonna play Diana Ross? Who's gonna play Berry Gordy? That's an interesting one. Who's gonna be the person to play? I'm trying to think of key figures in Michael Jackson's life of people that. Who's gonna play Paul McCartney? Because you know they're gonna add that in there. How Michael bought the Beatles from up under Paul McCartney and they kind of fell out over it. You know they gotta add that, or they may not because it's a brother getting over on a white dude. They may not want to include that part, but I mean, like, how could you? That was a significant move in musical history, business. Him buying the Beatles catalog. You know, that ended up being one of Michael's biggest investments. And plus, it was all over the news. And also, yeah, so I'm pretty sure they're going to cover it. Who's going to play Paul McCartney? You know? I'm trying to think what other person that was the key figure. Oh, Prince. Are they going to cover the rivalry that Prince and Michael had? Who's going to play Prince? And then, this is what they're going to do. Whoever's producing this, they're going to show probably the rivalry that Prince and Michael had back in the 80s. Because both of them were like giants in the 80s, right? They were at the top of their game. But they're both in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder who's going to play Prince. And then what they're probably going to do is whoever's producing this, they're probably going to use the person who's playing Prince in this. They're going to use that person to be the roll right over into the Prince biopic. You dig? And this dude in Jafar probably play Michael in the Prince biopic. You see how they trying to do like the whole Marvel universe. So I'm already seeing what they're going to do. If they have a Prince in this biopic, if they have a Prince segment in this biopic, the person that's producing the Prince movie, this movie's going to be producing the Prince movie, and the person that's going to be playing Prince, if he's good enough, is going to play Prince in the Prince biopic. I'm telling you, that's what they're probably setting up to do, if they do that. I'm just assuming, Anyway, y'all, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about Jafar Jackson, Jermaine Jackson's son, playing the late great Michael Jackson? Do y'all think he looked like him? What y'all think about these photos? I'm curious to see how he acts. I just gotta see a little piece of him acting out of scene as his uncle, and that'll have me so. Pictures don't mean shit. If his acting is horrible, it's gonna mess up the whole movie. It's gonna mess up the whole pic, and he has to nail this one. Because from what I'm hearing, this is a big budget film. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's millions of dollars behind this movie. This is a theatrical release type, movie. This ain't no straight to DVD. Like the first movie that they did about the Jacksons, which was, I was in high school when it came out, like 25, 26 years ago. That was a biopic about the Jackson family that included Michael. That was well did, but that was a television movie. That was a TV. It was like a 3-day event. They played it 3 nights. I remember when it came out. I remember me, my mom, and everybody was watching it. But this is the first Michael Jackson biopic theatrical which is going to be released in the theaters. So it's like, this is a big budget. This is a bigger budget than I'm pretty sure they had back in the day when they did the first one in the '90s. You know, man. What do y'all think? Y'all looking forward to seeing this movie? Leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button.